feeling tonight? That sounds pretty good to me. We've got a great show for you tonight. It's the Improv Student Showcase. Let's welcome your host, Brian Kohatsu.
Yes.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Brian. I will be your host tonight. I feel like we can go around the room and eventually, that's how it's going to work. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. We couldn't have a show without you because of this inability. So, thank you guys for coming. How many of you, by applause, have been to an Improv show before? 50-50. Okay, great. So, for those of you that haven't been to an Improv show, everything you see tonight is going to be the first time it's ever been done and the last time it's ever been done. They're going to do some scenes based on your suggestions. It'll be the first time you see it. Okay, so they're picking it up as they go. If I ask you guys for any suggestions, I want you guys just to yell it out. Okay. So if I said, "What's your favorite color?" you would say
Blue.
Perfect. You guys can participate too. All right. What's your favorite restaurant? You would say
Stir crazy.
Stir crazy. Correct. Everybody else will take all the others too. All right. Good. And what's your favorite color? What's more?
Green.
Perfect. All right. You guys are all ready to go. We may do some games that are guessing based. If we do the guessing games, you guys will need to kind of help our players along as they get right. So if they're on the right track, we want to do a golf front. We're going to center real quick. Top it up. All right. Take a little bit of long drive. We're going to get ready with that. We're going to around the spot. We're going to go crazy.
My name is Daniel, and I'm not supposed to be here. My name is Tyler, and I'm definitely neurotypical.
My name is Amanda, and the energy is mine.
I'm Aaron, and yes, comics are real.
I'm Phil. I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on TV. So, guys, the first game we're going to do is called World's Worst. Okay, so you guys are going to give us an occupation, and we'll show you the worst version of that particular occupation. Okay? So, let's start with you guys over here. Give me just any occupation.
Teacher.
Teacher. All right. And in the middle here, give me an occupation.
Doctor.
Doctor. Okay. All right. Section over here.
Fighter pilot.
Pilot.
Fighter pilot.
Fighter pilot. All right. One more.
Librarian.
Librarian. All right. One more.
Engineer.
Engineer. All right.
I was going to say.
Mailman. Mailman. Right. Just because I love him so much. Staff. What do you guys want?
Server.
Okay. Great. All right. Guys, start off with world's worst teacher.
Shut up, Timmy. I'm having my morning coffee.
All right, and as you guys can see, we're not going to history of what we learned. Slavery was actually a choice.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Mr. McAllister, and welcome to the first hands-on sex ed conference.
You don't know? No?
Teacher. All right, moving on. Let's go to world's worst fighter pilot.
Stop shooting at me!
I'm just here, jerk.
Got it.
You know how to fly a stick?
fine. They said we don't have to hit the target. We just have to hit near the target.
Oh, pass this.
Let's go to world's worst librarian.
Hey, shut the fuck up!
I'm personally a fan of the Dilbert system.
I have no idea what doing that is.
You know, you're in 6th grade now. I think you're kind of ready for more YA kind of books. May I recommend Potato Bread?
Max, that's my book. Now, I'm not allowed what they said. It's right over there. The part about the librarian is very interesting to do.
I'm sorry, I'm just a projector.
Let's go to world's worst engineer. World's worst engineer.
Yeah, so I make the directions for idea furniture.
What did it say? Measure thrice, cut twice, smoke once, drink zero.
2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 3.
No, maybe you talk. You're not big. Not enough duct tape.
Alright, long black hair, slender legs, and generate image. Woo woo, on board.
I think they want it. Okay. Let's go to world's worst mailman. Worst mailman.
A lot of the kids look like Anna's blog.
Oh, I haven't seen this skin before.
For example,
My name's Carl Malone. Don't look at what I did.
All right, let's go to world's worst doctor. Worst doctor.
yeah, want to get some like that hair or something? You know what they say, better measure thrice, cut twice. So, here for the rectal exam? Oh, bring it from the washer. Unfortunately, I'm left consistency.
All right, here's for your prostate exam. Oh, jeez. World's worst server.
Sound system.
All right, you want a Diet Coke?
Is it rude to point at the back?
Sharon, everybody, give it up for Sharon. Dylan, everybody. All right, let's have Aaron and Tyler come on up. Come on up, guys. All right, cool. So, oh wait, so you know her?
Yes.
And you know him? What? Okay. All right. I don't know. It's okay. All right. So Sharon and Dylan, you guys are pillars. All we have to do is stand. Okay, very simple. Dylan, right now. All right. So Aaron and Tyler are going to do a scene together, but sometimes they're going to forget what they're going to say. They don't know what they're going to say, so you're going to fill in the gaps. Okay, so you're going to fill in the gaps for Tyler. You're going to fill in the gaps for Aaron. Okay. So for instance, if Aaron was my pillar, it'd be very obvious. Like, no, yesterday when it's 4 box. She's great. She's great. Put that in the scene, and we'll see it continue. Okay. So let's see. Give me a location. Any location.
Beach.
The beach. Better beach first. So if you guys are at the beach, this is pillars.
Dude, man, this would be like the greatest sandcastle ever. We just need to put more the wet stuff on it to make it solid. It's the wet stuff. Semen. A lot of sailors coming around this place. So it works out well for me, man. I have not been making castle though. I have been constructing. For you,
Playground.
a playground. Beautiful playground. Okay? You see the swings, you see the slide, you see the umbrella. Call it the semen now. Beautiful umbrella, man. I love that color. It's what's the color again? Like brownish. Brownish. Ooh. I did not intend for it to be brownish. But you are right. I wanted it to be right. The slide though. It slides down and leads straight into the trash compactor. All the kids, they go squish. This is our mascot plan, you see. We get rid of all the kids on the beach. That sounds perfect. Because I've always wanted to take over the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is right here, right? Nailed it. All these kids, they get to know me. And then we can go through the camps and get their wallets and all the stuff in their wallets. It's the screen. Parking tickets. So how will the kids get to the Pacific Ocean if they have so many parking tickets? Right? Oh, this is perfect. And once we're done, once we have world combination, taking the Pacific Ocean, you and I, we're going to become ophthalmologists. We're going to become ophthalmologists. That is be an ophthalmologist because I love helping people with their erectile dysfunction. And such a problem plagues us now with our lack of semen for the sandcastle and the playground. And it comes together so sticky. Yeah. If I were to add one more thing to really tie together my playground and your castle, yes, to undermine the kids, you see, right? I think I would need to add maybe a
Driver's license.
Wallet, we need something. It's like Indiana Jones, you see. Every day, to be in crust and all, I thought they would certainly shorter. I'm sorry? Be shorter. It's like one thing, we do not want to kill the kids. That's all the damn Paul pitch. Shorter, no kill, Pacific Ocean, ours. Perfect.
See, all right. All right, let's have Amanda and Tim come on up. How many people in the audience know the alphabet? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a game based on the alphabet. So, Amanda and Tim are going to do a scene together, but the way the scene's going to work is that whoever starts their sentence will start with an A, the next person's with a B, last is C, D, so on and so forth. Okay? So, give me any subject. Math. What was that? Math. Math. Well, there you
Or
go.
craft. It's so much better than math.
You want to continue when you first go.
No.
I'm going to go with math because I could hear it. Okay, so math is your suggestion. This is alphabet. Go ahead. Algebra 101. Are you ready for your first day?
Boy, howdy, am I ready? You betcha.
Counting on you, I am. We're going to be good.
Everyone here is super duper excited. Go on, teach.
Yeah, we're going to get this.
Well, gee, I never knew that numbers and letters could just be like jammed together.
Oh boy, can it ever. All the time.
I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
You just take them and you squish them. You just squish them together. That's all it is. That's it.
Okay?
Listen, it's simple. Just take the number and you take it on and you smash them together. And you get bigger number.
Multiply them to make bigger numbers. Just number addition.
Numbers, that's all you gotta do. You just squish them together and you make them bigger.
Okay, I got you now. I got you.
Well, let's give it a try.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, good.
All of that is bigger. Oh, where were we?
Quiet, you lost your place, did you?
Right, I did. Thanks for getting me back on track.
Sure thing. Happy to help anytime.
Teacher, can you do that one more time, please?
Usually, take the two numbers, right? And like we talked, smash them together, make them big. Sometimes you want to pull them apart and make them small. Sometimes.
Varying degrees of largeness between these numbers and letters. But sometimes you take one, you put it together, or then other times you like separate, and they get small.
Watch. Just take them and you pull them apart. Yeah. Yes. Good job.
Is that all right?
I like that man as a teacher who probably went alphabet. All right, cool. All right. Hi, how you doing?
Good, are you?
Do you know anybody up here?
No.
All right, that's what we want. I'm not putting you on the spot. I just think you're the only one who doesn't know somebody. And then you were ready to put the front row. So do it. What's your name?
Tyrell.
Tyrell. Hey, it's Tyrell, everybody. Tyrell, you want to know a story?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool. Let you guys kind of get up in a row here. All right, so what do you want to know a story about? Anything you want.
The time you went to Narnia.
Okay, let's hear a story about the time you guys went to Narnia. All right, this will be one word story, so you'll see it'll make complete sense because it'll be one word at a time. That's how it works. Okay, one word story. When you're ready, go ahead. Once
Upon
A time there
was
a
unicorn in Narnia.
they
went
Disco dancing. I
didn't
enjoy
it. Unfortunately, their
car
broke
down hooves everywhere.
the
carnage.
Was spectacular. Trust
me
My
think about it
all
time.
never
ever
go dancing with
people
or
unicorns. The end.
Is that good?
It's a pretty good story.
Okay,
I got the moral.
You got the moral. It's really what it's all about. It's all better. Cool. I think what's cool now is we've got the internet. We can find out what we want about stuff all the time. But for claims to be an expert, what's one of the weirder things you've ever seen somebody an expert on? Maybe subject matter of an expert. Somebody be an expert in that's not normal, like rubber bands or something.
Pokemon cards.
Cheese. Cheese. What Pokemon card?
Told me about a hyena giving birth. Said look like a penis. Yeah.
Go back to cheese. You walked in after the. Anyway, so, all right. It's funny that we say cheese because we actually have a cheese expert with us. Can we have a cheese expert, please? Come on, please. Yes, come here. Welcome to the show. Obviously, you are the world-renowned cheese expert, but I know who you are. They might not know who you are, so please introduce yourself to the audience.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Fullbody.
You're full body, everybody.
Brian Fullbody.
Brian, full body. There you go. Now, this was I understand this was a childhood passion that you turned into a natural career. Can you talk a little bit about that?
As a child, I did not like cheese. Except for one specific kind. Blue cheese. Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Why blue cheese?
Blue cheese. It's so fragrant. It makes you go blue. It really cleans out the sinuses.
It does. It does. And other things, correct? Sure. So, you turned the passion into this multi-million-dollar career of yours. Traveling the country, lecturing on cheeses. Who's the most famous celebrity you've worked with?
Oh, Leonardo DiCaprio. And, well, I shouldn't go naming names, but he was with George Clooney.
Oh, good. You think Clooney, well, it's Clooney's favorite cheese.
Swiss. Not over old.
Seems like that's a Clooney thing for sure. That's a Clooney thing. Now, you wrote a book a few years ago. It's called Say Cheese. Which is odd. There's no pictures in it. But in the dedication, you wrote this wonderful dedication to a lovely lady. You want to talk about that dedication?
Martha! We were together a short time. Just a few days. But I will never forget you for the rest of my life. Well, Martha, you introduced me to blue cheese. We made it together. We spent so many long nights and weekends slaving over a hot blue together. Oh, the sinuses we cleared together, Martha. Myself.
Of course, it's talking about Martha Stewart. Didn't end well. Oh my goodness. Hey, this is a book. You'll have copies of the book underneath your seats. All right. Now, I can sit here and I could ask you a million questions, but I know the audience would like to ask you some questions because you are, after all, the greatest cheese expert of all time. So does anybody have any questions for our cheese expert? Yes, sir. Pat.
Yeah, Gary Fromage. I was wondering, if you were about to be executed, what cheese would you want to eat right before you die?
Well, I should think it's obvious, Gary. You see, I would pick probably the most pungent cheese I could possibly get. There's no escaping the cold grasp of death, you see. And so I want to make it as painful as possible for whoever has to clean up after me. I think... Swiss.
Swiss. Any other questions? Do you guys have any questions? Sure.
What's something of in the ordinary that you use cheese for?
Oh, yeah. That's a good question. What else do we use cheese for?
Well, I've seen Mr. Clooney. Well, using cheese, I once took a particularly dense triangle of shock and used it to prop the door open on a hot summer's day. Now, unfortunately, the hotter it gets, the cheese melts, the door gets slammed shut, and we're trapped inside with Clooney and Martha.
Another story. We're not going into. Yeah, sir.
Gary from Lodge's brother. I'm actually from Kentucky, though. What's your favorite kind of cheese that isn't yours?
Well, I can't claim to know the recipe. But I can't claim patronage over the bread cheese. So I would say that that's probably my favorite. But if I were to pick a different one, it would have to be Chardonnay. A wine cheese. A wine cheese. Not a wine with cheese, a cheese made from wine. Wine curds.
Any other questions for? All right. Go ahead.
Jackie Peppo here. What would be your best cheese that you would suggest to put on a bag with hot Cheetos?
Oh, you, Jackie, have offended me.
I'm so sorry about this. Security and
Security!
Sorry, I think.
Please.
One last question from the gentleman in the back.
Yes, sir. What are your thoughts on Cheese Whiz?
Security!
People coming from, I apologize, it's so ridiculous.
There are explosions in these.
We're gonna wrap this up by asking you, again, cheese is your life and it's been a very long life for you. What piece of advice, life advice, can you give us that you've learned from cheese?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, it's not about what you have, it's about what you take with you. And it's about what you leave behind. Particularly when you are executing. Eat cheese every day. Make it someone else's problem. All right.
All right. Let's see. We're going to do. Okay. So, you guys, when you were younger, do you remember the pop-up books when you were a kid? Yeah. Right? They open it up. Life. Okay. We're going to do something a little similar right now. So, I need the name of a children's book that does not exist. What's the title?
Booty B. Jones.
Fruity B. Jones?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go with that. All right. Fruity B. Jones, the book, as opposed to Fruity. Okay. All right. Daniel, I think this is one of your favorite stories. Isn't it?
Yes, actually.
Fruity B. Jones. All right, Daniel, tell the story here.
The story about Phoebe Jones doesn't really play out quite how you expect it. She's actually like this smart. Yeah, so the story begins on a normal autumn day. And as you see, Phoebe Jones, she rides the cheese again. I really like this one. And obviously, her father was the one that gave it to her. He's a real asshole. And of course, her boyfriend's floating up all day. He's petrified, but he finds it kind of funny as well. Yeah. So the next day, Fruity B. Jones, Cheeky Jones, Dad, he actually found out the grocery store this month. Price of eggs. But now there has to be problems, and they're wanting to get like a double cheeseburger that's here off of the good sense. He doesn't learn a lesson from that. And the boyfriend, he's just, I don't know what he's doing. This one's a little bit of an asshole. Now, eventually, she actually does go to a doctor's office to kind of see if she can get everything figured out. have a little twofer. Turns out she was pregnant. And the father is not happy at all. Mostly because he's more baby stuff. Now this is all resolved actually with the baby game. You see the dog actually lives. That's more of the story you get.
All right, guys. You guys like music?
Yeah.
All right. You weren't after this, but okay. All right. So we're gonna do some music here for you guys. So, Amanda, if you want to just start the rhythm for us, get that rolling for us. Cool. All right. All right. What would you guys like to hear a song about? Could be anything.
Dog on dog violence.
Dog on dog violence. Amanda, when you're ready.
I went to the park the other day. As you run, 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 as you run, run.
What did I find when I saw that hay?
As you run, 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 as you run, run.
Yeah, there were a couple of dogs.
Yeah, and a couple of frogs. Yeah, but it was mostly the dogs.
All right, very good, very good. All right, cool. What would you guys like to hear a song about? Anything? Any something.
Pickpocketing at the beach.
Pickpocketing at the beach. Aaron, sing us a song about pickpocketing at the beach.
Down the beach when I saw this guy.
As you run, 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 as you run, run.
He had his hand on someone else's thigh.
As you run, 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 as you run, run.
Yeah, he was a bitch. Yeah, and he had the itch.
Yeah. Where's my switch? As you run, 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 as you run, run.
Right, it's good. We've got
All right. All right, what do you guys want to hear a song about?
Existential dread.
Well, I didn't think the audience would be a jerk, but okay. All right, Tim, existential dread. I was dreading my life the other day.
As you run, 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 as you run, run. The water went to the barn and I got paid. As you run, run. Yeah, a tall cold drink.
Yeah. Right round the kitchen sink.
Yeah, and something that rhymes with sing.
As you run, 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 as you run, run.
Please. What do you want me to song about? I cut you off the last time. Okay. Daniel, sing a song about mayonnaise. Not Maryland, but mayonnaise.
It's so good, yeah, drink it up. I do run, 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 I do run, run. I fill all the way up to the tip of my cup.
As you run, 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 as you run, run. Yeah, I really like that stuff.
Yeah, it makes my voice kind of gruff.
Yeah, I can't ever get enough.
As you run, 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 as you run, run.
All right, Kirsten, my good friend here in the back. Kirsten, what do you want to hear a song about? Anything you want. That's the one line. Pickles. Good job. All right. Tyler, sing us a song about pickles. Bring us home.
I open up the fridge and I reach for the jar.
As you run, 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 as you run, run. I reached right in, but I didn't get too far. As you run, 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 as you run, run.
Yeah, they're really sour.
Yeah,
I've had 5 an hour.
Yeah, let's go to happy hour.
as you run, 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 as you run, run.
Aaron, Amanda, you guys can sit up here real quick. All right, so we're going to do a game called Late for Work. Who is going to be late for work? Which one of you is late for work? You'll be late for work. All right, so Amanda's going to leave. She's late for work. And she will be secluded in an area where she cannot hear. Okay, cool. All right, so she's always late for work, but she's running out of excuses. So Aaron's going to help her with those excuses through you guys. Okay, so let's go with typical things. Alarm clocks will go off. So what happened to the alarm clock?
Battery will break.
Battery was dead in the alarm clock. Okay, so the battery's dead. And then something happened to the car.
Flat tire.
What's that?
Because the dog ate the tire.
Dog ate the tire. Okay. And then eventually he got on the way to work. Something happened on the way to work.
It's a plague of locusts.
Aaron, looking for us. What do you got?
Everyone dead.
Very dead.
Dog ate
Dog ate the tire.
the tire. Playing locusts.
All right. So when Amanda goes back in, we want to she's getting close. We want to get a little hot. She's on that track. Okay. All right. And go ahead and bring Amanda back in. All right. I'm the boss of this team. So listen, Jackson. I like that you come and work every day. You're early. I'm like somebody. Hey. Sorry, I didn't say it, but I'm gonna let you go. Okay? What? You're late all the time. You're late every time. You've never been on time. Every time. Every time. I go to HR, I can ask them. No, you're late. So I'm gonna have to leave. That's right. He shows up. He does his work.
Well, look at his nose. It's a little brown.
Well, he's my nephew. Let's just get over that, okay? Listen, I'm gonna have to get you go, so you're gonna have to leave.
No, because now I've got nepotism on you.
Oh,
So listen to this.
sure.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So I was sleeping, having an amazing dream about something shaking in my face, and it was rectangular.
Something was shaking in your face.
And it was rectangular.
It was rectangular.
Yeah. And I was playing with knobs.
Playing with knobs.
I realize how that sounds. However, what was really happening? My alarm clock.
Your alarm clock. Right?
My
Your
alarm
alarm
clock.
clock.
I again shaking it.
Shaking it.
I set it down. I was decided I was just gonna sort of pulling it apart. I tested the batteries. The batteries died. I don't plug it in. I didn't plug in the batteries.
This is batteries. Okay, all right. You know what? That happens all the time. That's no good excuse.
You just said it happened
It happens
all
all the time to normal people. You're not normal. You're late all the time. Where's normal you go?
We are definitely having a discussion with HR.
Yeah, you definitely are. So for now, though, you need to leave because everything's not a good excuse.
Listen, there's more.
Oh, there's
This was
films.
This was a morning. I'm telling you, I'm being honest. I decided to. Decided I needed to scratch my dog.
You have a dog?
I do. I did everything I could take care of. And so I scratched my dog. I had to get in the car.
Okay, so you're
And
in the car.
I got in the car, and lo and behold, you're not going to believe this. Lo and behold, I had to drink out of the exhaust pipe like a dog.
No. Nobody drinks out the exhaust pipe. That is ridiculous.
Okay, I confess that part is a lie. A dog tore off, created a hole. Dog created a hole in the tire.
We're running now. All right. I'm a pet owner. I know.
This
Those
is
things
so much trouble.
those things happen.
Puppy.
That's why we have spares. I'm sorry. You're fired. You're going to have to leave. Again, HR.
No, I used the spare. I put it on. I put it on like I need to.
All right. My bad. But still, that's not a good
It takes some time to put the spare in the car. And then I was driving The wiper blades.
The wiper blades.
Were not attacking me.
No, wiper blades are
No, that's
Only
ridiculous.
living creatures.
Only living creatures. So this swarm of insects was coming my way. They were very small insects, but they got bigger.
Right, or get closer to you. Probably, I don't know.
Probably right.
Wow.
Probably right. Yeah.
Wow, that
So
sounds like that's.
these insects were marching on the ground.
This sounds very again. It sounds very biblical.
You know what?
Sounds like a biblical attack. To me.
I'm feeling a little emotional right now. Can I just have a moment to take all of this in?
Sure.
Because I really don't know what's happening right now. I need a moment.
All right.
Yeah. Question.
Okay.
Okay, so these insects, flies, bees. Ooh, these praying mantis!
This time of year.
Yes, these praying mantis. There's a whole swarm of praying mantis and locusts.
That's right. I love how we do this.
The road was perfect.
Oh, I trust you. I trust you. All right, get back to work. Get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Matter of fact, she's promoted. Good job.
I was scared for her.
All right. So, everybody up on this one right now? So, welcome everybody. All right, I need two players in the front. Players. All right, very good. All right. Tyler and Aaron are going to start the scene for us. Everybody in the back is going to turn to the wall. They're blind right now. They can't see what's going to happen. So they're going to do a scene based on your suggestion. They're going to get things rolling. At any point, anybody in the back can yell freeze. Once they do that, they come out. They tap out the person. They assume the same position that person was in. And they start a whole new scene. Okay. So just give me any activity to get started.
Softball.
Softball. Okay. This is blind freeze. Go ahead.
All right, Ben Moore. Y'all ready for this? I told you to stop aiming for my shoulder. I was actually aiming for your ears.
You need to lock back.
Okay. Oh, I feel like a whole new man.
Oh my God. You want to meet?
Listen, Paul. I didn't mean it. I didn't.
You gotta speak up.
I didn't mean to steal.
You didn't mean to feel.
I didn't
Okay.
mean.
Clean. I told you gotta clean. Well, Chris, that's not affected you.
Oh my goodness, you should go see a doctor.
That's my favorite finger.
Well, you know, I do have a sword. I can take care of that.
Do you now?
Right.
Ready? Now the nail is spots off. You see, we do it example. I don't want to touch. All right. That's what I'm ready. On 1, 2. Wait. No, we got down for 3. 3. Okay, 3, 2. And wait. I don't want to look. Don't let me look. Okay. There will be 3, 2. Oh, I already did it. First. No, first
dates.
For you, they're chocolate. Beautiful, right?
Yes, sir. Your table.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I've never been to a restaurant before.
Yes, sir. The table's actually this way.
This way, okay, all right.
Here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I do with this?
You praise.
Put the money in the bag. In the bag, right here. Right. I'm sorry. Let me get the cuffs off first. Let me get.
See, that helps, right?
Money.
Wait, just pull it a little to your left here. You ready?
My left.
To your left.
To our left.
To our-
To our left. You and me. My left. We fix some cigarettes.
You're gonna pull it a little
I'm
bit
gonna pull it.
to our left.
Okay.
Yeah, one.
I can handle it.
Yeah, are you sure? Listen, I feel like you're a little stressed here.
Oh, I'm going.
Okay.
It's handy.
I think I
It's
can
so
do
easy.
Oh boy.
Yep, it starts like this. And then it starts like this.
You know, I had someone crack my back earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the best feeling of my life.
Scene! Aaron, Amanda, Tyler, everybody but Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. By the way, just so you guys know, we had a student in the class named Daniel, not this one, and he couldn't make it to the showcase, so I grabbed another Daniel. Substitute Daniel. Substitute Daniel. Didn't know he was going to be in the show for until 1 day ago. So, all right, so this is going to be switch left, so guys need to be positioned there. All right, here we go. Let's go to this side here. All right, we're going to see a variety of scenes take place here. So for Aaron and Tim, I need a one-word suggestion.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Hot dog. Switch left. All right, perfect. Aaron and Tyler, one-word suggestion. Shenanigans. Switch left. All right, Tyler and Amanda. Gambling. Switch left. Like it. All right, Amanda and Tim, one-word suggestion.
Puppies.
Puppies. Switch left and repeat your word for us.
Hot dog.
Switch left.
Shenanigans.
Switch left. Switch left.
Puppy.
Switch left and begin.
This is really good hot dog.
That is the best hot dog I've ever seen.
You want some?
I would love some. Oh my god.
I know, right?
This is the best.
It's great with the cheese whiz.
Dude, we should get that.
Totally.
Cheese whiz and hot dogs. Cheesy wieners. Right? That's great. Right?
Put a little cheese on your wiener.
Switch left.
Hey, I'm telling you, Brian, we have these cards. You put them over one at a time. Okay? And then, whoever has the most, yells, shenanigans! They yell, shenanigans! They learn. That's how we sell 1 million copies of this game, okay? Now, all I need from you, right, I need one round of funding, okay? I can do that. Just $1 trillion. I can do that. Now, I'm going to tell you about the costs involved with shenanigans. You get it. Good job.
Switch left.
I can't see the numbers.
I understand that you can't see the numbers, but listen to me, sweetheart. When you do this, like, you're telling everybody, like, what you're bullying right now. Like, you are giving it all away right now. Like, this. That's what money is.
They call me Magic Finger.
Listen, I understand, but when you are using your magic fingers, you're telling everybody in this joint that you are counting cards. Do you want us to get kicked out? Do you want us to get arrested?
Switch left.
Yeah, so I see you got a puppy there, eh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Switch left.
Dude, I can't believe we made $10 trillion. Oh, we're chasing meters.
Put a little cheese on your wiener, but actually cast it off.
The 25 those guys are calling us.
But no, everyone's gonna be a franchise.
Right?
Joey?
Totally.
Yeah.
I hired him.
Yeah.
He's my best friend.
She's my ass. Is what it's gonna be. I know.
Oh, that's perfect. We get the French market.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect market for hot dogs.
Just the French love.
Yes. And eating dogs.
And eating dogs.
Yes.
All right, we're back. Unfortunately, round one didn't go too well. I'm going to need one more round of funding. But I have the news, Ryan. I have the news. The market is booming right now. It's booming! All right? I hear there's some hot dog guys doing really well. Yeah. So, second round of funding, we're going to stay conservative. I'm going to ask for just a little bit more this time. I'm thinking, I can do that. $10 billion. I can do that.
Switch left.
Are you serious? Look at this magic finger sweetheart here. You got us caught. Thanks.
Well, I can still do my magic.
Listen. Okay, we need to make an agreement. We are not going to talk. Are you looking? Look at me. We are not going to talk. Look at me. Stop with your magic fingers.
All I'm saying is,
No, you don't say anything. That's what needs to happen there. You and your magic fingers will not.
Polly didn't mind my magic fingers.
Switch left.
So I see your dog got a little bigger there, eh? That's sort of rude.
It's the weed that
Yeah.
I've been eating lots of cheese.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear there's a friend of puppy.
It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, so I see that the little guy here, he needs his vaccination. So we're going to take care of that over here. Yeah, okay. Is your wiener going to like me?
Switch left.
Dude, we made another $10 trillion off of fromage de France. We should go domain name for that.
Cheese wieners
And fromage de France.
Yes, we'll do this. Thanks.
That's perfect.
Yes.
We'll make another $10 trillion. Yes. With our next idea.
Switch left.
Shenanigans! Brian, shenanigans is bad. Sorry to tell you, I lost to $11 trillion, and the $100 trillion after that, and the money you lent me on Saturday. So, you want to do one last shenanigans? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, shenanigans!
Switch left.
I talked. Yep. I put it all out there. Yeah, hey boys, I put it out there. And, yeah, it's Molly. Honey pot. Just like food here. So here's the thing, though. Like, we were in jail for so long that I just had to, there was money involved, and Polly, and, those magic fingers are not magical.
Well, in prison, they're doing real good work.
Oh yeah,
is my dog ready to go?
Yeah, so, we're gonna have a little lawsuit on our hands, because, he took my arms.
That's interesting. I've never seen two arms before. Legs?
Yeah.
Other things that are not mentioned?
Nope,
Yeah.
they totally took my arms, and he said, you're going to that, not
Okay. Good job.
C. All right. Great job. All right. You guys have fun? We got a couple more days left here. All right. Woo! All right, we're going to do some standard jokes for you. Okay, so this is the guys of 185 whatevers. Okay, so you guys are going to film whatever's for us. So give me an occupation. Give me an occupation. Principal. Okay. So this is 185. 185 principals.
185 principals walk into a bar, and the bartender said, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 principals. To which the 185 principals replied, well, let's see where your principal's on.
185 principals walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 principals. To which the 185 principals say, what were your cannibals? 185 principals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 principals. Which the 185 principals reply, you're about to get schooled.
185 principals walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 principals. To which the 185 principals replied, detention.
185 principals walk into a bar. The bartender says, I can't serve 185 principals. To which 185 principals reply, you're being very childish right now.
185 principals walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 principals. To which 185 principals reply, it's over my cat, where's my assistant principal?
185 principals walk into a bar. Bartender says, hey, I can't serve 185 principals. To which the principal's like, why not? We thought this was some kind of joke day.
All right. Any other occupation?
Lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yeah.
All right. 185 lawyers.
185 lawyers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 lawyers. To which the 185 lawyers reply, but I passed the bar!
185 lawyers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 lawyers. To which 185 lawyers reply, wait, is that an ambulance?
185 lawyers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 lawyers. To which the 185 lawyers reply, well, isn't this a legal crap?
185 lawyers walk into a bar, the bartender says, I can't serve 185 lawyers. To which the 185 lawyers say, it won't be long, we brief. 185 lawyers walk into a bar, bartender says, I can't serve 185 lawyers. To which 185 lawyers reply, objection. What's his name? I forgot.
Sure.
Your Honor.
Let's do one more. Any occupation?
Comic.
Okay. 185 comics.
This isn't roll for this is roll for this.
Right.
185 comics.
185 comics walk into a bar. Bartender says, I can't serve 185 comics. Which 185 comics say, but we're first edition.
185 comics walk into a bar. Into the sorry, we don't serve 185 comics. To which the comic replies back with one piece of race.
185 comics walk into a bar, and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 comics. To which the 185 comics reply,
185 comedians walk into a bar. And the bartender says, what is this, some kind of joke?
185 comics walk into a bar. Bartender says, we don't serve 185 comics. Which 185 comics reply, yeah, well, look at the last laugh. All right, one more. Any occupation?
right, we don't serve 185 strippers. With the stripper, well, we're going to keep a drink. We're actually going to give you the choose for sex on the beach.
185 strippers walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 strippers. So which the 185 strippers reply with, this is the wrong bar anyway.
Strippers walk into a bar and the bartender says, I can't serve 185 strippers. Push the 185 strippers say, what's wrong with you?
185 strippers walk into a bar, the bartender says, sorry, we'll serve 185 strippers. To which the strippers reply, oh, you were serious about the no shirt, no shoes?
185 strippers walk into a bar and the bartender says, I'm sorry, I can't serve 185 strippers. To which the 185 strippers reply that, so you don't mean this bar
Make some more like that. All right. I need a volunteer, but a specific volunteer. I need a single female. You want?
I think I'm
Or-
Oh, wait,
What? Why? You're not. You're single. Don't go that well. Okay. Are you ready to share? Well, maybe make me friends. What is your name? Jessica? Jessica, everybody. Woo! Tell us about yourself.
Well, what would you like to know?
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in San Diego, California,
Okay.
and I just got up 2 years ago.
Wow, okay. So what brought you out here? Work. What do you do?
Well, that's a really good question. As of now, I work for a paint company.
Paint company? Strippers. Explains himself. Okay. All right. So you work for one of the big ones, one of the majors?
Linen.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. Okay. And how long have you been doing that?
2 years.
3 years. Okay. So the job actually brought you out here.
Yes.
Okay. So you really like paint.
We were like,
All right.
strip paint.
Okay. So, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking.
Hiking. Okay. Good skate for that.
Sure.
What are we doing this summer?
Exactly.
Yes. Okay. All right. Where do you like to hike? Where do you?
You know what? That's a really good question. They told me to go to Camelback Mountain, which I haven't gone to yet.
Okay. So you've done some other trips.
Yes.
What about North Dakota? Hiking. What's going on?
Not yet.
Okay. All right. So you're new. You're very new.
Very new.
Okay. How many months?
So lived in Wickenburg for 2 years, and I just moved to Phoenix 2 months ago.
Okay. You're hiking with your
You know?
no. Okay. All right. What other things do you like to do other than hiking? You like movies, read books, music?
I love music.
Okay. What kind of music?
Well, right now I've been listening to a lot of Lady Gaga.
Okay. All right. Music. What favorite songs? Something that you love. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's talk about your dating life. What are you looking for in a significant other? You can describe them. What they look.
If they can just be physically describe them,
Okay.
I would like them to be taller than me, which I don't think is hard to do because I'm 5'5".
Okay.
Great personality
Okay.
and sense of humor, and preferably bilingual.
Okay. Any other language?
Yeah, French.
Okay. All right. And if money was no object, what would the perfect date be?
We would go and throw ourselves off of the Grand Canyon and land down river somewhere on some shoulders.
Okay. Screw hiking in that. Others leave. Is that what we're doing?
Stressful.
Okay. Very good. Your name one more time?
Yes, you can.
Jessica. All right. Jessica, everybody. Give it up. Hi, Jessica. How are you?
Hi.
All right. Introduce yourself. Just
So my name is Jessica, and I like hiking, but not really going anywhere. I have just moved to Arizona.
Okay, great. All right. Well, we're going to try to find you a date, okay? All right. You seem very excited. Okay. All right. Everybody, please welcome Bachelor number 1. Sir, what is your name and what do you do?
Hey, all right, my name is Gary Tails. I'm a professional family player.
Wow, okay. Welcome, Gary, to the show. All right. Bachelor number 2, everybody. Bachelor number 2, what is your name? What do you do?
My name is Clark. I am a professional marathon.
All right. Okay. And last but not least, Bachelor number 3. Bachelor number 3, what is your name and what do you do?
My name is Kyle Daiquiri. I'm what you would call a drifter.
I think that's what we call it. Yeah. Okay. All right, Kyle and Cody. All right. So, I would hate to be in your shoes, but here's the deal. We have these great bachelors. There's a long hair, but you can't see them. I forgot to leave all of that part out, but for some reason I walk in between. Go with that part. Okay, all right. So, you have a question for our bachelors.
Yeah, so I really want to be nude, and I love Lady Gaga. What is your booking song?
Okay.
Lady Gaga.
Okay, got it. All right, bachelor number 1, Gary. What's your boob song?
Oh, that's it, guy. I played the for you. Just like Lady Gaga, right? Just on tour.
You guys think this is I Bachelor number 3, same question. What's your Lady Gaga boob song?
I would probably go with, let's say, paparazzi.
Paparazzi. You sing a little bit for me. I think you got all the words. Okay. All right, bachelor number 3, Kyle. What is your Kyle? So, important drifter. So what is your Lady Gaga boob song?
I like the one when he says, ah, ooh, wah, 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 ooh, wah, wah.
Yeah, that's your show. Swimming in the middle here. What is your second question for the bachelor?
Yeah, so my second question would be, like, I really, don't tease me about that. Hiking, where would you take me hiking?
Okay. All right, bachelor number 2. Where would you go hiking?
Go to Saturday.
Very It's getting hot here. Bachelor number 3. All right. Do you remember what was the question again? Thank you, Gary.
Well, he kind of stole my answer. I was going to say the Grand Can Man.
That's great. That covers it. Okay, cool. All right. Bachelor number 1. Same question. Where are you going hiking?
Oh, wait, we're going back. We go hanging over that. We go hanging over that. We go hanging that. What are we going to do? We go hanging. We go hanging everywhere, man. That's all we do. We go hanging. Yes.
Great. All right. Final question for these bachelors.
Final question, trust is very important to me. How would you show your trust?
Okay, great. Bachelor number 3. Let's start with you. How do you show your trust?
It's kind of hard for me, man, because I don't really own things, like stay in places, but I mean, if we had each other, that's all we really need, right?
That's actually sweet. Okay. Okay. All right. Hey, Kyle. All right.
getting mixed in from now. I'm really not showing trust that. Like, everybody trusts me. I'm a professional family club. Did I mention that?
Alright, that's what number 2. Same question, Randy, you got that question.
Let's see where I want to set at. Where we would fix policy lines, modify expression, including Shabbat. Only the best.
Only the best. Alright. I would hate to be you and hate to happen. I'll tell you what. Luckily, before the show, you actually decided the way we want to be obvious for you. So that's what we're going to do. So, gentlemen, if you would, please take a step forward for me. And maybe, there you go. Maybe another. There you go. All right. So, audience, by applause, will it be bachelor number 1?
Everybody.
Bachelor number 2. Or bachelor number 3. That's too close to call, so we're just going to say, you can go on a date with both of these guys. All right, guys, come on up. We are actually just finished. That was it. We are done. What we do is we'll stick for a little bit. You guys want to take some pictures of everybody up here, and then when we're done, you guys, we have another show coming up after the show here. And you guys are exit on just before we go. Okay. So just one more time for these guys.
All right, everybody check folks. All right, get back here. What are you doing? Oh, she's like trying to sneak away. Come on.
Everybody say Swiss cheese.
Come on, please. Come here.
Thank you guys so much for coming. You guys are awesome.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Oh.